Okay, let's get into part 5, lessons and gratitude. All right, so if you had top takeaways from your experience and comfort with who you are and your sexuality, do you have any advice for people who might be grappling with their own sexuality?
I do, and I think I've kind of kept on theme throughout a
Yeah.
lot of what I've shared. For me, I find a lot of strength and acceptance through my friends and my family.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I would say through my friends. And I can think of two people that were like very instrumental in just my acceptance. And the first person is one of my closest friends named Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
She was one of the first people I came out to when I was 13 and just didn't even bat an eyelid. I can't say that word. Um, she was just great. And she's still been with me. I mean, we're still very good friends and I'm grateful. Thanks, Sid. And yeah, that just made a huge difference. I think a lot of people don't have necessarily as many friends. I think it's quality over quantity. And if you can find that one friend that you feel like you can trust, which I know, unfortunately, a lot of people don't have that experience where they feel like they do have that friend and they come out and it's just
Is that really that common?
shit show. It's pretty common.
That's awful.
More common than you think, unfortunately. Especially in microclimates that are very religious or traditional values wise. It's harder. So I think that's hard, but I think that goes back to like that's the beauty of our online community in some ways is that there are so many people out there that are in a similar boat. So trying to find people that you feel like you can talk to or that resonate
In an online,
in
you're
an
saying, sorry, I'm
online
trying to get
forum.
comfortable.
That's okay. Yeah, in an online forum, like seek that out. I think that that's a powerful place.
Mm-hmm.
And try to work at try to work for companies or like choose things where you feel accepted or where you don't feel like you have a target on your back because you're different. And that's not even just with sexuality, that's with anything.
Yeah.
Which again, not everyone has
They're
that
not setting you up to
opportunity.
fail.
No.
Right.
And like hopefully you have that opportunity to do that. It's not everyone does. Yeah, for me, I think it's just finding people and places that feel good to you inside. And if it doesn't feel good to you inside, you're not with the right people, you're not in the right places.
So listening.
Listening to your body.
Yeah.
Underrated, very powerful.
Agreed. What are you most grateful for?
I think for me, I'm grateful that I have done enough work on myself and that I have such a great community around me that is so accepting where I don't have to feel like I have to talk about otherness or these things that are so taboo. Like, I don't have to talk about them.
You mean every time we get together, we don't have to talk about this?
Nope, we sure don't. And I'm grateful for that. I'm
Yeah.
grateful
It doesn't
to
even come
have
up.
it, and it shouldn't.
I
It
know.
should not. It doesn't really matter. It's like such a small part of who I am.
Right.
So yeah, I would just say grateful to friends and family where that's not a huge thing and it's like a normal part of conversation to just ask about who I'm dating and know that it's a female. Oh, like what's her name? Tell us about her. How's your relationship going? Things like that. So I'm grateful for that. Very, very grateful.
Which is so unfortunate when you think about it that just basic living
Not a lot of people have
can't
that.
be a smooth ride.
It's not
like
a smooth
that's
ride for most people.
really unfortunate.
It is.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful for that. And I just feel like I can exist authentically as myself.
Yeah.
And that is
Beautiful.
a gift. It's a gift.
And it's beautiful.
It is.
Right. Because if I get to do it, why can't you?
Exactly. Everyone should have the ability to do that.
Right.
Not everybody does.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question that you asked me, and I loved the question. So I'm stealing this question from Chandler's friend that I've never met. But I asked if I could use it because I just thought it was such a good question. So let's talk about God.
Love it.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't want to butcher the question.
I can help you with it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me try. So if you believed in if your religion that you subscribed to believed and told you, or we lived in a world where this was like the predominant thought, that being gay or being queer and then being a lesbian even more was like you were gonna go to hell.
Yep.
What was this? How would you
repent?
Would you repent? Like, what would that
change
experience
your
be?
way?
Yeah, would you repent and try not to be who you are and try not to be a lesbian? Or what would you do? Because my answer was very different. My answer is not important. I want to know what your answer
Sure.
is.
The question is for my friend Dana
Yeah.
and her partner Marisa. So shout out to you two for this question.
Yes, thank you for this great
Thanks
question.
for being philosophical thinkers.
Yeah,
Love
we
it.
love that.
And
Deep
Dana
thinkers.
knows my answer already because we talked about this.
Okay.
But absolutely not.
Okay, wait. So then frame the question for everybody in the right way. 'Cause
Sure.
I butchered it.
No, it's okay. So the question is, if you identify as a queer female and you die, that is known as a sin, so you'd be going to hell.
Right.
But obviously, when you arrive at like the elevator, whatever you believe, whatever, you have your choice.
The elevator.
You go to like the basement or you go to like the penthouse. You have a little conversation with God before you take your elevator ride.
Oh, okay.
And you either have the choice to repent and go to the penthouse, or you don't and you go to the basement.
Yes. Would you repent for being?
No.
Yeah.
I did not choose this. It shows me whatever powers that be, frequency, whatever, like, this is how I was supposed to show up on this planet.
Okay.
And I also believe that we are like-minded people, whether we like it or not, and you're going to find your community wherever you go. So I'm happy to be with the rebels down in the basement. I will find my people, and we will have a hell of a time.
There you go.
Living authentically.
Love it. All right, awesome. All right, well, thank you. This is our conversations with Dani Golden, and again, this is Chandler Bobin, and we are very grateful to have her to be able to discuss all these issues that I feel like we only get one side out there, and we don't get to talk about it from multiple angles, and be able to actually have a conversation about it where it might be a little uncomfortable, a little unpopular. And what else?
Yeah, I just think generally it's more taboo.
Yeah, and a little taboo. So thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.